Hi. I'm so excited to be back. I missed you guys. It's been some work being done on the house that I'm at right now, so I couldn't come out and record because it was just way too loud. But that was okay because everything happened the way that it was supposed to. Because I needed to do some things for this portal that just passed us. If you are new here, hello, what's up? It's Friday. I'm always on 25 on Friday. I don't know what it is, but I'm grateful for it. I love a good Friday. Love a Friday, period. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am going by the name Seasonal Blue Moon. This is you getting a peek into my journey of my spiritual awakening. So sometimes there are going to be times where I'm going to be guided to let you know about what happened in the past. But most of the time, God, universe is really just keeping me right here where I'm at. Because somebody, I don't know who it is, whoever you are, somebody needs to hear this. If you are not new, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate you because you didn't have to. If you have clicked that like button, thank you because you didn't have to. And it was free. I appreciate you. And if those of you that left comments, I so appreciate you and I so read them. And I love you for that. Today is going to be really, really short. This was not per se personal for me. Yes, of course, I have definitely been through it, but Spirit was leading me this morning. I've been up since about 3:30 this morning, and it's about 10 o'clock my time in the morning here now. And so I was up and I just began to write. So I feel led to also share that because I feel like whoever this comes across for on the algorithm, weird dreams, what seems weird to you, very vivid dreams. I had a very vivid dream, I believe the night of the 10th, either the 9th or the 10th, right before the 11/11 portal. And it's so funny to me because I felt like because of the dream, I should have been more shaken up, but I was actually so at peace, even in the dream. So in the dream, there was a child and then there was a baby. So the child was like 8, 9. And of course the baby was in a car seat, a little infant. And y'all, in the dream, I unalived the baby. Okay. So after I did, when I was done, I lifted the pillow or the sheet or whatever it was I had up from it and listened to make sure the baby wasn't, that the baby was unalive. So, and then once I saw that, it was like, okay, great. But in my mind, while I'm dreaming, I'm like, shouldn't I be freaking out right now? But I wasn't. So I got up middle of the night and looked up the dream, and basically the dream interpreted to I was getting rid of an old life that I was living, getting rid of the old, welcoming in the new. So for those of you that have had kind of wonky dreams or dreams that you kind of scared you a little bit, excuse me, did you hit my stomach? Girl, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I didn't mean for y'all to hear that anyway. Yeah. Wonky dreams, look them up. Don't just sit there in the fear and unknown of what is it, what could it be, and all of that. You don't have to do that. Spirit, if you really want to know, Spirit will lead you and guide you to have understanding of what your dream was about. And that was it on that. So I'm encouraging everyone that has had a wonky dream, stay encouraged. You know, it's not always bad. And just go ahead and do a little research on it. You're going to be fine. Whatever message was meant for you to have, you will receive it. And I'm going to leave that at that. And then I'm going to go ahead and read this. So this is for, it could be the same person or group of people, or different people. But I'm just going to go ahead and read it. And then I'm going to let you guys go. All right. It's like a little mini story. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be doing more of these. So we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, you on this journey with me. So we're going to do this thing together. Okay. It was a rare gem disguised as a rock. Didn't look like anything special. No sparkle was on display. Used for whatever was needed. Always dependent. Always there. One day a man was using this rock as a doorstep. It was faithful, dependable, always there where the man placed it. Unbeknownst to the rock, the man was full of hurt and anger because of what he had been through in life. Because this man was a coward and didn't stand up for himself, he went home and took it out on the rock. He threw the rock repeatedly, yelling obscenities, relieving himself of his frustration. After he'd grown tired, he finally kicked the rock out of the window. Into the snow, the rock fell, and that was when the truth was revealed. The snow began to cleanse the dirt from the rock, slowly but surely. The sun was shining bright upon the rock and also melting the snow. The next day, the man came outside to find the rock. He knew where he kicked it, but he couldn't see it. It wasn't like it was a tiny rock. Just as the man gave up, his neighbor came by. I saw you kick that rock out yesterday, and I needed a doorstop. To be honest, I always liked yours, so I thought it must be my lucky day when I saw you kick it. The man was looking confused and then frustrated. And he yelled, "Where is my rock?" His neighbor smiled kindly and said, "Since you threw it out, it was up for grabs. I'm glad I got it because it turned out to be an alexandrite." The neighbor was quite pleased at this, and he smiled and walked away with a pep in his step. And the angry and hurt man was left with a broken window, no doorstop, and on top of that, what he thought was a rock was one of the rarest gems in the world. That's you, honey. Moral of the story. There will be people placed in your life by God, by the universe, that seem ordinary. They are always there when you need them, but you take them for granted. And they hurt and they take time to heal. And then the ones that took you for granted now see your value, your worth, but it's too late. And the cold part is the alexandrite always knew it was an alexandrite. It just couldn't shine in that atmosphere. Come on now, pick up what I'm putting down. And that, my friends, is when we, us, opened our eyes and saw our own value and began to shine like the rare gem that we are. Shine brightly, rare gem. You got it. Y'all have a great day. Have a great weekend. I might talk to y'all again this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. Love you.